back. Uh, Welcome back to the Dajibon bus. Oh, look at who joined us. Rocco, what are you doing? This guy. Okay, I guess he wants to be on the channel too. What's up, Rocco? So he just learned that he could jump in here, and he just learned that he loves Dajibon bus as well. So he is loving the bus. Okay, so Rocco, get down. I need you to relax or get down. Okay, anyways. Dang it. Get down. Stay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. So, today's episode is going to be about our wall panel here. We're going to be putting on this panel. Jesus, Rocco. All you want is attention. Okay. We're going to be putting on this panel here, just like this side. Okay. See how nice and sexy it is? We're going to be doing this side. So, here we go. What's up, Earthlings? Now that we got the music handled, we can get to work. So what I'm doing here is I am taking a piece of cardboard, a cardboard box, try to get like the biggest kind that I can find. That's not too thick. It's gonna be hard to cut, but it's just a nice big piece of cardboard. So I am making a template for the panel. So what I do is I first measure how long I want it to be, and I cut it to length. Then I went ahead and just eyeballed it, pushed it up to the wheel well, and traced the wheel well out. And that allowed me to make a cut for the wheel well. And I wasn't too worried about it being completely perfect, because what I ended up doing, as you can see here, is I put masking tape around the wheel well to kind of mimic where the straight edge of the wheel well will be. So that's where I'll be drawing my line once I trace it out onto the actual panel. That was my own little trick. I just kind of came up with that. I don't know, maybe some other people have done it, but I found that to be the easiest way for me to just kind of trace out the wheel well and get it over there and make a quick template. I put two pieces of board together to accomplish this, to make the full sheet, and so that worked out pretty well. And yeah, that's basically it. Just get a piece of cardboard, cut it out to about the size that you want, and make a template. It's gonna, sometimes it takes a couple tries. Sometimes you might mess up a piece and say, oh, I gotta redo that. And that's why we have the cardboard, because so we can get it down to a perfect shape. It is a little bit of a trial and error sometimes. This one worked out pretty good for me because I had a technique of just tracing out the wheel well, and also I used the masking tape to help me define the edges where I really wanted them to be. So that's basically it. Let's get on with the show. Okay, so I got the piece cut out. Now I have to trace it onto the panel that I want to cut it out on. Thing is I don't have much light. I'm running out of light, and I don't have a bulb for my lamp that I went through all the trouble to hook up. There's no bulb in the lamp, so I got to probably go get a bulb and continue this at night. See you in a bit. coming down to it, guys. It's coming down to it. Working with what we got here. Damn. I cannot see very well. I don't know if this is a good idea. Could have swore I turned on the porch light. Let's see what's up with that. Here we go, the moment of truth. Just to see if it fits, because I need a real light so you can watch me install it if we're going to do it at night. But let's just test it out, the dry fit. It's a success, guys. Okay. It's a success. Yes. Alright. Looks like it's gonna fit wonderfully. We just gotta make a few adjustments now that I got it on there. And it's gonna be a perfect fit, basically. So that's alright, van lifers. Well, it was a no-go on the light bulb. Fortunately, they're the wrong kinds. As you can see, no, you can't see. Can't see, but there's a picture coming up right now. That's the problem right there. Yep, wrong size, and you can see the one that I had on there, sorry, is busted. You know how it broke on the end, so I need to get a new one. And yeah, my lady got the wrong size, so it's okay. It's not her fault, you know. She did a good job. Alright, Earthlings, I've done it. We have light in the van. Okay, so here, as you can see, we have the finished side up. And here is the unfinished. Okay, so, and there's Rocco. Stay down, please. Stay. So, okay, what I did here was, it had these riblets, right? Going down, so I even marked the center. You probably can't see that. Anyways, I swear I don't have corona. Okay. Rocco, get out of here. No. Get off the freaking panel. Go. Jesus, dude. Okay, I'm closing this door. Need a little privacy, man. That's the cool thing about vans. You better stay down. Okay. Sorry, guys. Back to it. Alright. So, in between these riblets, I put a small piece of foam, and keep in mind that the spacing from your stud to the inside was a lot thicker in here, so there's a lot more of a cavity on the wall. So I put that foam in there so it's not just bare metal, and then I put Reflectix over the studs and around the edges so that I could have that reflected barrier of reflected moisture barrier, I guess you would call it. You know, radiant heat or cold temperature. It's not supposed to be directly on the actual metal. It's not supposed to actually be just straight to the metal here. It actually needs to be away a little bit in order for it to do its job properly. And that's something that I learned by watching all the other van lifers. But so I have a nice gap behind that, and get down, Rocco, lay down. Get down. Here he goes. Here he goes. Just lay down, all right? Be cool, man. Be cool. Be cool. Okay. So then I screw these pieces of wood. I think they're about 3/4 of an inch thick. Not too thick, but I screwed those onto the edge using some screws from my work. They're drywall self-tapping framing screws. So threw those suckers in, bam, bam, bam. Got it all screwed in. And that's exactly what I have on the situation going on behind me. So the panel is just gonna go straight to this. Now I'm gonna go liquid nail all the way across. Rocco, there you go. Get down. Get off the panel. Stop. Get out. Go. Okay, I'm gonna have to go all the way with it. See what you did? Ruined your chances. Okay. Look at him. Walking all over the panel. Like it's nothing. Anyways, that's the backside, but still. Alright. So, as you can see, voila. This is what the finished product will look like. And I did just, instead of also liquid nails, but we get in close here, we see, like right here, boom. These weird screws. I don't know, I just chose them because they were kind of like, they were brown colored, and I felt that this one I missed. Don't laugh at me. So freaking these brown screws are kind of just blend right in with it. You barely see it, but you can kind of, now that you can kind of see the screw line right here. One just, even at the top, I didn't even need it because it was so tight and it just glued straight down. But so yeah, there is now in these weird sections, like over here, you can see there's some shiny metal. You gotta figure some weird stuff out. I don't know, at least I do, because I'm not like, I was just winging it, which I think is what most van builds are kind of like that, just kind of winging it. And as you can see right here, I'm gonna have this one because I wanted to keep the wall straight and this board straight. Rocco, see, look at him. Nope. You're supposed to be out of here. You lost your privileges. Go. Making a video. Alright. So. Oh, which reminds me. Okay, see, it's a good thing I'm doing this. I'm supposed to be adding the Reflectix tape along the seams okay, see. Good thing I've remembered. Gotta add a little bit of that Reflectix tape there. Anyways. I'll be doing that right now. Be throwing some liquid nail onto the wood. Throw the panel onto that. And then I'll throw some strategically placed screws. And that should do it for that panel, and we'll see how that works. Also, you're going to see right here, because of what I was talking about, how I did this, it's going to be more flush with the metal right here. Then it's going to start to come off. Boom. And we will have a little bit of a gap on the edge, which once I finish the ceiling, the roof, I'll figure out how to probably put like a piece of trim right here to cover that gap. And do whatever I got to do to make it the best. Like, I'm not sure if I should completely airtight seal that sucker right there, or if I should let it breathe a little bit. So if you got any ideas of what to do, if you want to throw me some tips on that, leave a note in the comment. Otherwise, don't. But yeah, so I'll figure it out no matter what. And it's gonna be bitchin'. Alright, so one thing I was talking about, how it's a perfect fit. and I just need to trim some things up. Well, here it is. Let me show you. Well, I got the camera down. So on this side, let me start on this side. You see how I have a nice little seam across where I can tie in the next piece to the other one right here with this wood backing. Well, I got it over here now. Everything on the bottom was good, as you probably just remember seeing. Let me just refresh you. It's relatively good. I'm gonna show you where I want to dial it in. Up here is where we need to take it from where it is. And as you can see, we lose it on this side. So we're gonna take that back down to right about here, halfway, so that something else can tie in from the top and meet up to it. Down here, what I want to do is see this corner where it's hitting. Wait. There you go. See that corner right there where it's hitting? Let me point. Right here. This corner. Gonna cut that so to let that drop in there a little bit better. Close up that gap. Alright? Alright, let's do it. Alright, so quick update. Cannot find the Reflectix tape, which really sucks because I was really looking forward to doing this. I really also got to remember that the cameras are there, not here. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, really bummed. I'm looking for the Reflectix. Hopefully I'll find it. We got it. We got the Reflectix. I had to do a little investigating, but it has been found. So we will be doing it tonight. Yes, so exciting. Okay, so I'm super excited that we got the Reflectix. I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't have a lot of it. So it was kind of just I barely had enough to get pretty much just what I needed. At the very end you'll see there's just like a little piece not on there, but I don't think it's going to make that big of a deal, so I think we'll be okay, but yeah, basically I'm just covering up the edges around the wheel well and on the bottom where it's kind of like flapping open. Normally you're going to want to also put it along the seam where if you have to put two sheets of Reflectix to reach the overall thing from the bottom to the top of your van, you might need two sheets of Reflectix. You're going to want to overlap those about 2 inches and put a piece of tape over that as well. You can't see mine on there because it's behind one of the woods. So I just kind of hit it behind the wood and hopefully hopefully it holds up. But the other side has tape on all the seams. This side, now you're seeing it. Now you're going to see where I put the tape and how it should be. Okay. Now we're getting into the liquid nail, which honestly I think is awesome stuff. Yeah, you could liquid nail a lot of stuff up in your van, and just a couple little screws and that shit will hold up. But yeah, so I'm dabbing on some liquid nail there. Follow the instructions on the bottle. Says to do it in like a zigzag pattern. And then there I go. I just slap it up. Um, this process only took about 15 minutes. The actual installation of the piece, the preparation is what took all the time. But yeah, I've already adjusted and made the extra cuts to make my piece fit exactly where I wanted it. And now I am installing it, putting in the screws. But I just wanted you guys to see the process, see how I insulated, see how I attached the framing, and how I'm attaching the panel so that you guys can get an idea how to do it yourself in your own build. So here we have it. Bam. There she is. Okay. Around that, around that. It's all gonna get caulking. Up the edge. Got a little pencil mark I gotta erase right here. But you see my little screws. They're really, you don't notice them until you get right up on them. This one went in kind of deep. That one went in kind of deep, but I don't know, I kind of was thinking maybe they should all be like that, or it doesn't matter. So this is what we got right here. Like I said, I'm gonna insulate this, and we'll have some kind of cabinetry here where I can still access these lights, but also use this for storage because I like that. Maybe some shelves, but on this side is what I really wanted to show you. Here we have it, boom. But what's happening over here, remember how we talked about it? This is what it looks like on the side. By the way, yeah, that took about 15 minutes to do. So, oh, my glue is coming off right there. I think I could use one more right here. Maybe right here where that one more. Anyways, so I got these. I put this screw down here. Self-tapping pan head, 1.25 inch screw. Okay. Because right here we're to the frame. Up here we're to the wood, which is kind of confusing me because that screw apparently went into the frame. Anyways, as you can see right here, we have like all the glue kind of sticking, but I wanted this to hold. I think I'm gonna close that with another screw right here, just to hold that glue in there, like, you know, like that, you know. So I think I'll do that. See how I like it. Maybe paint the screw or something like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe it'll be even covered, who knows. But then I'm actually, also I wanted to point out was I was going to put a trim here. Come out with a piece of something screwed here. Sorry, my hand. Okay. Screw something on right here. It'll cover up. It'll go up. The weird part is getting up here. These are all the weird little corners of the vans that you kind of just end up winging it, seeing where it goes, but yeah, we kind of want to seal that up. At the same time, it does breathe, so it's not like it's really going to mold, but we really don't want moisture to get back there. We want to kind of try to trap that cold air. There might be a breeze coming out of here, cold breeze, airflow, if we leave it like that. So I will put a trim to block that and help that, and maybe some caulking along the edge. You know what I mean? It'll be good. We'll get it done. But that's that. So let's take a look from the outside. I haven't even really seen it from standing back yet. Okay. There she is. Wow, it's super bright. Boom. Yep. It's coming together, that's for sure. What up, Earthlings? That's going to do it. That's going to wrap up this episode of installing a side wall panel in the Dodgebon bus. Had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you did too. I hope you learned some things or got a good idea. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can continue watching these episodes and follow my journey with this bus. And until next time, don't forget, we are all Earthlings.